Here we are again with some more Magic the Gathering, courtesy of the Forge fan game. The open source fan game. Courtesy of that. Honestly, I'm still just running around the map to see what I can find. And I'm thinking it's still probably gonna be several streams. I'm still probably gonna spend hours just running around the map, honestly, to see what cards I can pick up. Whether it be that or just, yeah, find random opponents to beat up, dungeons to loot for cards. Pretty much anything just so I'm, like, not forced to, like, play a pile deck anymore, really. And I'm still feeling like it's gonna be a while before I can play something other than just some pile deck. So all that to find another town. A dinosaur shop. Create a 1/1 red dinosaur creature token with haste and a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. So those two, basically. Bonded Horncrest can't attack or block alone. That's a good stat line for a 4-drop, but yeah, you read the text box, right? Just as simple as literally have another creature out so this can attack or block. Okay, this creates dinosaurs, right? Vadrock, Apex of Thunder. I don't remember what Mutate does again. Another Mutate dinosaur. From, I think it was Ikoria or something. Belligerent Yearling. Except I'm not playing other dinosaurs, really. I just basically get the 3/2 trample for 2 mana, which is still a good stat line. Generally a good stat line, yeah. No shot, that's Teferi, right? Teferi is a problem student, always late for class. No appreciation for constructive use of time. Baron progress report. Yeah, if I was portrayed like that, I'd be a little offended too, not gonna lie. A shaman store? Vampire Hexmage. Again, in case I ever find Dark Depths. That's one half of the Dark Depths combo. Right there. Yield China Shop. I only see a bunch of Minotaurs. More slivers. They even have Sliver Queen for only like 300 gold. More slivers for sale. Is this another... This looks like another playtest card. This doesn't look like a card that's actually in the real game of Magic. Doesn't look like a card that actually was made for constructed play. But, yeah, Forge... at least 1 or 2 guys really want to put it in there anyways. Find a way to select a random Magic card. Put a random card from outside the game into... In the context of this fan game, does it literally just pull from the entire card pool? The 30 plus years of cards in Magic history, does it just pull from that to give you a random card? Also, I kind of feel like spending the money just to see how that would actually work. Snow-covered mountains. And then these landscape sketchbooks, whatever these are. If I had to guess, I'd buy one, and then I unlock the ability to just spawn in basic lands with those arts from those like blocks or sets or whatnot. I guess I'll buy I can only afford 2 for now unless I start to sell more stuff. Sweet sundries, so more goblins basically. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice another creature or an artifact. If you do, create a 4/1 black skeleton creature token with menace that's tapped and attacking, so they need at least 2 creatures to block that thing. Oh, hey there, physicist. So you said, yeah, make that clip where you died to Pinky in the airlock of High... Yeah, that's exactly what I did the next day. Can't believe that one guy said, like, it was his fault. Sure, I could always just opt to, now that I know that you can get killed in the airlock, I don't know, just wait until the next angler comes? Or not, because if I wait too long, I just run out of oxygen anyways, and then I'm still dead. So yeah, we even have cards in this Magic fan game from Final Fantasy. Yeah, the Final Fantasy crossover set that came out last month. During your turn, this rat creature has flying. I guess I'll just buy that Rat Knight anyways. What does this even do again? How did I end up with this Dread White? Put a paralyzed counter on something, it cannot untap as normal unless opponent pays 4 to remove that counter and then their creature can untap again. I'll just sell this for some money. So you're saying that's the Mantle Extraction, right? And that apparently shows up in the vault, which I've still yet to play. So in other words, it is still recent content, right? Also in the vault, do we have that airlock? Or was that airlock transition from, like, normal rune types to, like, the Mantle Extraction and whatnot? Or was that, like, thrown in an Endless? Yeah, I thought I heard you talking about Mantle Extraction from the vault or something. I thought I heard you mention that at one point. But I still, yeah, yet to play it. I know. Wasn't honestly really that high, like, on my list of priorities. I was honestly more interested in just throwing myself back into Endless mode. And then I died to that bug. And then apparently I died to a quote-unquote bug. I mean, yeah, that just feels too unfair for it to be, like, actually, like, that's how it's designed. Enters tapped unless I have 2 or more other lands out. Okay, now I don't believe I need to draw so many lands at this point. So I can also kind of just ramp here with Utopia Sprawl, and sort of help fix mana, just by being able to choose the color of mana that it creates. And yes, Mishra's Bauble. I'm gonna just look at the top card of his library for 0 mana, and then I pass it back to him, and then I'll just draw a card. at the beginning of his turn. And it does help me just shoot through the deck a little bit faster. Okay, so the Efreet is playing Efreets. This makes sense. Okay, 3-1 with just prowess. I have this thing with flying and haste here. Yeah, do +1/+1 here, then have it do damage equal to its power to that other Efreet he played. Already did my land drop this turn anyways. Pyrotechnics. 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of target. Okay, so that wipes out all my creatures then. Understood. Oh no, I'm gonna need to find some more spells, ideally, and soon. Serendib Efreet. This arc won't even be able to do enough damage to just kill it. And this flies. I feel like I should probably at least try and get something off the board. And this has first strike, yeah, if I can even block anything with it. I can't right now. Alright, I guess I'll go to 1 point of life then. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about a 6/4. Two damage at a target, huh? The AI with the YouTube videos, you mean? I've yet to see, like, the feature pop up on... I've yet to see the feature pop up on one of my other videos anyways, yeah. Or any video, for that matter of fact. So 1 out of 3 chance this blows up with his face and I lock out. Randomly chosen permanent to be destroyed. Okay, the aura. I do believe I'm forced to block this. And then I top deck a land. You gotta click the more button on basically any video should work, right? I want to see if I can quickly get it to, like, pop up for one of my own videos. Or will it maybe not work with something that's, like, super recent? Gotta click the 3 dots. I'm only seeing, like, save and report my own video. I didn't do anything wrong. I gotta maybe pick a more popular video or something. I see download clip, save, and report for another video. 100%ing all of Worth the Wait. Another video that's not mine. I see download, thanks, clip, save, report. So I do not. I was reading out all the options there were when I clicked like the 3 dots. I guess it still might be like just a short while before it rolls out to more users like me. So I lost some money. I barely had any to lose to begin with. We're barely losing money to begin with because we're not carrying much on us at the moment. Maybe it's probably rolled out for you, but not for me just yet. I'm thinking give it a couple days. If I check again, it's probably going to be there. I'm just seeing a whole lot of nothing out in this wasteland here. Except for, I don't know, more enemies I can duel. And okay, there's a town there. I'm going to duel this guy and... well, honestly, because I don't believe I have much to lose right now. I think the worst that can happen is you lose some of your starting life and a little bit of your gold. I'm carrying a little to no gold on me right now, so... losing this is probably just gonna be a slap on the wrist. I don't believe I saw that yet. No. Yeah, losing should be a slap on the wrist here. Not like Chandelar, where the computer is just taking random cards out of your deck every time you lose. And if you get really unlucky, you're forced to empty something really good out of your deck. And if your opponent either gets a really nutty hand, or, I don't know, you're just matched up against a much stronger opponent than yourself, or, God forbid, you just get a really bad opening hand up the mulligan several times. And then draw more bad opening hands. Yeah, it's still like a lot worse to actually have cards taken out of your deck as you lose games. Lose too many like good cards in your decks, probably not gonna be able to function well anymore. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Yeah, my thing has flying and also has less than 4 power. I would not put this on the field until the Intrepid Hero's gone. So I'm gonna do 3 damage to target creature, gonna use a Braid. Check out the group DM after this game. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, why don't I just play a creature with haste? Gonna just attack right away and get the last 2 damage in. Did you see the picture of the AI-generated summary of my whole stream, or just, like, the clip of me dying to Pinky in the airlock? Like, the entire Endless Mode stream? I just want to go and see. I love this new AI thing. Ask about this video. The following words and phrases are used in the video. Angler, 15 times. Wild Dweller, 12 times. Pinky, 10 times. Chainsmoker, 5 times. Frogger, 5 times. Turret, 8 times. Blitz, 2 times. Pandemonium, 2 times. Yeah, given how just the generic angler is the most common kind of node monster, it checks out. That checks out, just about right. Sometimes it gets it wrong, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, so for example, I could also just give Gemini AI like an image or something like a screenshot from a Super Mario World ROM hack. It's still gonna guess the game is Super Mario World, or in some cases I might guess it's Kaizo. So I'm actually gonna win some cards this time. And some gold, but I also really want to see the cards that I won. Doesn't look like anything too exciting. Oh, this is a quest I accepted earlier. I know in Chandelar, like the old 1997 game, you have like a certain amount of time to complete the quest, and if you don't, well, you fail the quest, and then that village never will offer you a quest again if you don't complete a quest you accept from them. They never offer you one again. Don't know if Forge does that a bit differently. Okay, I'm gonna definitely suspend this turn 1. 4 turns later, I'm just gonna get... I pay only 1 mana for this, by the way. 2 4/4 green rhino creature talking to the trample. Over 11,000 words. You asked it that and it told you so, or did it just tell you so unprompted? You specifically asked it and it guessed 11,000 words. I mean, I'm not gonna go through my own stream to verify. I'm not gonna go verify 11,000 words. At that point, I'm just gonna, like, trust it on this one. Is that really any surprise? I don't find that surprising in the slightest. First strike reach. Okay. I'm just gonna put this down instead. This should just completely deter him from attacking for now. I'm just gonna go to get another basic land off this thing. What did I just miss here exactly? Clear shot. Okay, so that's how I ended up losing my 3/3. Oh, I completely forgot about that, but now I have a pair of rhinos. First strike and, yeah, reach. Which is gonna be hella annoying. I'm not really in a position to be attacking here, still. Neither is he. Especially with this wall that can just block and then become a 5/8 indestructible the next turn. Yeah, if he attacks me, then this can attack as if it wasn't the wall, basically. Okay, good. Now, I should actually be in position to do some attacking here. Got rid of one of his blockers and did some damage to the face with those rhinos. Ranger's longbow. And then he's gotta pay another 3 to equip it to something. This already has reach. Viridian longbow. Pay 3 to equip that to something. At this point, I'm not even sure he's gonna have like another turn at this rate. Okay, we beat him. So what cards what's the archer going to drop me? Court archers and 16 gold. Okay, in other words, really not much to get excited about. Okay, so I finally figured out, yeah, how you zoom in on the map. This looks, yeah, a hell of a lot bigger than just like the map's Chandler gave you. If I had to guess, I wouldn't know if like the maps are just randomized every adventure mode you play. Cause I know in that old game they give you like a different map every time. Okay, yeah, there's another goblin store. Take your pick. Okay, so I'm seeing dwarves and pickaxes for sale. I'm seeing a pretty clear theme. Another sliver shop. Let's just say I find like multiple copies of even just say like, I don't know, a random muscle sliver, and I can just get multiple copies of this sliver on the field. Let's say I'm controlling 3 of these, then they're all gonna have +3/+3 each, so I'd have like 3 4/4s out. Yeah, I'm still calling those loudspeakers sometimes. Yeah, I'm still just calling it like named after like, yeah, the person who actually like sang the song that's playing from those loudspeakers. Yeah, the artist behind the song that's playing through them. If I gain enough life in a single turn, then I can start... Okay, during one turn only, I can just cast any creature from my graveyard, basically. For one turn only, if I get enough life. Okay, more is it, so more blue-red cards. Goldsmith. Basically all multicolor cards. Hillside Traders. Another Final Fantasy character. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, create a treasure token. I guess besides that, you get like a 2/2 for 2 with haste. I do that pretty often. Just take my word for it. Draft available at Burning Quarry. Drafting Battle for Zendikar block. I still have a gold challenge coin from the last draft that I went undefeated in? Yeah, we entered the draft. Battle for Zendikar block. So you sit down at the table with like typically like 7 to 9 other people in a pod. You get 1 pack. We'll each have like 1 pack. You take turns taking cards from the packs, pass them to your left or right. Rinse and repeat until you've taken like 15 cards from like all the different packs that people have in their pod. Then rinse and repeat like 2 more times, then you'll have 45 cards and any number of basic lands to build a 40 card deck with. So what's the rare in the pack? Oh, this Hydra. 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature for 2 mana. I'm gonna take that as my first pick. Whenever a creature attacks this turn, it gains lifelink until end of turn. Seeing what other cards are in here I could take. I said that a mere 1 time, apparently. Really now. Only once. Okay, we have a land that can make 2 colors of mana. Blue and black. I'm not playing those 2 colors right now, which is interesting. I'm gonna just take the cup here, I suppose. +3, +0 on first strike to whatever I use this on. Bring to light. I already picked up some red cards and some white cards, so I'm probably not going to try and add 2 more colors into this deck. I'm just going to take a combat trick here, I suppose. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. I don't have any lands worth going into my deck and searching out just yet. Maybe one day I will find such a land card. And then it'd be like kicking myself, having not taken this earlier. I might have to maybe just pick another color other than red, because one of the other computers seems to be drafting a lot of the red cards now. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature with power 2 or less. The thing is, I want to take cards that are in the same colors as the colors I have in my actual main deck, because maybe I can use these in my main deck, I don't know, maybe? If I was serious about playing black, I'm thinking at this point it's way too late to play just unless I splash the third color. This is at least a piece of decent removal spell. At least a decent removal spell. At least, I guess, for limited as far as that is concerned. I guess just so, like, one of the other computers doesn't get this card. Okay, we have another pack of Battle for Zendikar to go through here. Felidar Sovereign. If you have 40 or more life, you win the game. We start with 20 life. Well, we're starting with actually less than 20 life, typically. I don't think that's gonna happen now. Unless I specifically really build my deck to gaining life, and lots of it. Still gonna take this, though. Still gonna take that as a curve topper for this limited event. At this point, I'm just kind of like tempted to take the rare because I can just sell it for more money than the commons or the uncommons. Or I guess instead I'll take something that can just do like 3 damage to something, so any creature with 3 or less toughness will just automatically die from that. Yeah, if I get a lot of creatures out, I can do a lot of damage to another creature on my opponent's field. I'll take another piece of removal. Okay, there's some more red cards. I'm gonna be, yeah, playing just these 2 colors. I'm just gonna play 2 colors. I should not have too much trouble just making sure that I have the right colors of mana when I need them. It shouldn't be too hard to balance 2 colors even with just only basic lands. $19 lands, let's just bring this down to 17. 17 lands on a 40-card deck is typically just... best case, that's typically like one of the better calls to make for building a 40-card deck in Limited. 17's a pretty safe number. I'm gonna take out some of the non-creature cards. Some of the non-creature cards here that I don't think we need that badly. I don't know, that or I guess just take out some of the cards that have duplicates of that I don't think I'll need. I don't think Searing Light's gonna do enough. Piles. I'm gonna do piles by mana value. Yeah, that's a lot of 5-drops, honestly. 14 creatures. I kind of want to have at least like 15, 16 creatures. But I think we're gonna have to just roll with this. Who's gonna have to roll with that, I suppose? And now I get to play with the draft deck. Okay, this can just do 1 damage at a time to the opponent only. Unless I play a colorless spell, then it just untaps itself. So, what would we do? Cast that and pass it back. Okay, once my opponent gets up to like 8 mana, this could actually be a threat. A lot of time before that's ever gonna happen, so okay. Okay, still not attacking though. Oh right, this has to get first strike first. Okay, I'm gonna get 4 damage in. 2-3. I'll let it hit. 2-4 with reach. Alright, let's play our giant cat beast here. No blocks, okay. I see. I'm gonna attack with this, and I think I'm also gonna go in with the Whiptail. I have a combat trick ready if I need it. That was a good combat trick right there. Does that do +1/+1 whenever he plays a land? We're not gonna attack here. How many lands does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this makes colorless. Two damage to target creature or player. I'm gonna do that here. Lithomancer's Focus. Which blanks my removal spell, I see. Played it. Yep, hexproof. Why am I not surprised? Why does this not surprise me? If I can somehow get the 40 life, I just auto-win anyways. Am I really gonna just try and stall out the game for long enough to do that? Can I really do nothing else besides just stall the game out? So I'm not really gonna be attacking through this thing. Okay, I forgot I had this guy. Okay, now he has an 8/7. Play another creature. I might just literally stall out the game until I can just burn him to death with this. So that's what it's starting to look like at this rate. Any minute now. What does that do? Okay, whenever that attacks... What if I just don't let it attack? What if I just kill it on sight? Have to discard to then draw. Waiting for opponent still. Waiting for opponent. Not surprised the decision making is taking this long with the board state, as is. Yeah, we're still, like, basically, like, stalled out here. Mainly because of this thing. I have a combat trick ready. Oh, I'm at okay, that's gonna get me up to a nice 37 life right there. 38. Okay, now I might actually get the 40 life. This might actually happen. Gain another point of life, yes. Pass. Now I'll try and gain one more point of life next turn. This might actually work. Opponent just has to, like, not do anything, basically, for the next turn or two. Okay, if this doesn't die, if this stays on the field and the P passes it back to me, I just win. Yep. One due to the effect of Felidar Sovereign, I'm not even kidding. Also, I think somebody dropped something off at our door. I should just bring it inside. I'm back. Next game. And yeah, that was only game one. Only game one there. Flying Vigilance. I have a combat trick, so I'm just gonna go both these attack. Only one blocker. Yeah, just to swing that combat in my favor. And then Gideon's Reproach to get rid of this. 4 damage here. Oh, he's gonna cast a 4/4. I see. I guess I'll just cast this and have a land to play next turn. Okay, casting a bunch of creatures, I see. Okay, the 6/6 is attacking me. Okay, this gave it Vigilance, apparently. Four, 5, and it has First Strike also. Send this into attack and... Okay then, no blocks. Pass. Okay, just to draw some more lands, apparently. Four, 5 again. I want to do for the awaken cost. I'm gonna attack like this. I guess for now we're just gonna do that. We're gonna both have lifelink, so I'm gonna gain 8 life out of this, guaranteed. Alright then. We're both low on cards in hand. I still think just about anything can happen here. Okay, this sticks around for 6 more turns. We already got this, Charlotte. I'm not really in any position to attack here, honestly. I'm definitely not in any position to go attacking. 4, 5 first strike. I think we'll actually send this in. It has first strike at least. Alright, so we just killed something. That's good. Grove Tender Druids fights Reckless Cohort. Oh right, me casting this colorless spell untapped this. That's just gonna speed this up a little bit. And this dies. Okay, it does something only on death. Okay. Round 2 now. Okay, round 2 it is then. Versus Ibis-headed Aven Warrior. Sure. Okay, I meant to play the planes down. Vigilance, 1/4. Pass it back. Mountain. I'll probably likely go attack with this. Get 4 damage in that way. 4/4 Menace. I might have my work cut out for me at this rate. Already got my opponent down to 10 here. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this does 2 damage to any target. I'll make that do another point of damage to him. I'm gonna attack with both of these, and at this point probably definitely force some blocks. I'm gonna use the Felidar Cup to pop the enchantment. Scour from existence, exile Moth Kozilek. And burn through all your mana to do that. Can't say that's what I had in mind. Alright, my opponent's of 1 point of life. Now 0. Oh, wait. They gained some life somewhere. Oh, this Griffin gave them 2 points of life. So, yeah. I don't believe I can win this turn. Maybe the next. Yeah, that was a much quicker game 1 than the one against the Owl. Stonehaven Medic. This with the 1/3 the tap and pay a white to get 1 life. Pass. What does this do? Tap another untapped ally, and the Zada's Commando, 1 damage to target opponent. That's going to kill my creature. I think I'd rather save this. I'd rather save these removal spells for even scarier creatures than just the 2 drops. Surely something bigger is going to come along. Can't be blocked by Eldrazi Scions. I'm just gonna let that through also. The 4/4 Menace. That puts me at 3. Put a land back into hand also as part of the cost. But yeah. I'm gonna leave my blockers up at this point, and then whip out my combat trick. Now I should, yeah, definitely declare blockers here. And both his creatures are gonna die now. And mine survive. strike. Gonna do Awaken. These are gonna both get lifelink until end of turn. Okay, I believe at this point I can probably pull it back. +2/+2 in haste on Stonehaven Medic. Attack with all of these, actually. Get some serious damage in. Now I can hide behind this. Also 2 to the face. Just gonna go put a planes on the field, I see. I'll get rid of your only block with a touch of the void. That's just how it is sometimes. Alright, one more round, and I probably would win at least one extra pack for doing 2 matches, 1 out of 3. Worst case scenario, I won 2 out of 3. Yeah, best case scenario, I just sweep another draft. It looks like the Sliver mulligan to 6. Okay. I'll just put down this and, yeah, pass it. Attack for 2. That goes through. Cast another Felidar Cub and pass it. 2/1, Devoid and flying, and it's gonna make a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion. Sacrifice for a colorless. Okay, that's gonna also get through. Dampening Pulse. I'm gonna get rid of that enchantment so my creatures aren't gonna be stuck with -1, -0. I can outblock a flying creature. I don't have a flying creature of my own currently. For now, I'll just pass it back. Prophet of Distortion, pay 3, and okay, sacrifice the Scion to pay for the colorless to draw. Rush of Ice for the Awaken cost, so it's gonna Awaken 3, so it's gonna turn one of these lands into a 3/3. Tap Akoum Flameseeker, it won't untap during my next untap step. I'll knock him down to 4. When this enters the battlefield, return target card with Awaken from your graveyard to your hand. Land creatures of flying. Now then. So this is blocking this. This is blocking this. The flying island is blocking the cub. 4 damage onto the island. And that should blow him out that way. In response to the Rush of Ice, Chain to that, just Nettle Drone tap. One more turn and he's dead, surely. Oh, actually I get him here. Next game. If I do that again, then I'm just gonna go and sweep another draft. I think they'll give me like 2 packs, a gold challenge coin back, and then all the cards I drafted except the basic lands. But I have 1 land in my hand though. I would not want to keep that. I would rather not keep a hand with like 1 singular land in it. Unless I'm running a really low mana curve, and which in Limited, you typically don't get like an extremely low mana curve in Limited. Dampening Pulse. So, yeah, again, my creatures get -1, -0. Well, I can block one of these for sure. And then end of turn, just gain 1 life. Rush of Ice for 1? Another Blinding Drone, sure. I'm just waiting for my next creature to come around, sooner or later. Okay, that's pretty big. Okay, now I'm just drawing land after land. What is this? Oh hey, a creature. Still might be too late, though, to do anything about this. Considering I basically have, like, little to no life left, and he's got, like, 5 creatures on the field. I can't even block this one. I don't think I can stop. 4 damage is coming in for sure. Yeah, there's no way I can stop all that. Guaranteed to be knocked down to at least 1 life, and then there's still, like, 4 other creatures on the ground attacking, and I can only block 1 of them. There's no way I'm surviving. I'm not surviving that. Safe to say I did not need to see that much land. Tightening Coils. +6. No, -6, -0, and it loses flying. Oh, I'd love +6 on my creature, but no. Alright, so now I guess we're back to not finding much land. Or are we? There's the Dampening Pulse again. Let's sacrifice the creature that can't do any damage anymore. Sacrifice the cub that isn't able to do damage anymore to just get rid of that enchantment. Oh hey, a land. Devoid, ingest, and can't be blocked. I exile the top card of my library every time this does damage to me. And it can't be blocked. Might as well attack with everybody and see what happens here. I'm gonna give this first strike. And +3. Just blow him out with a combat trick there. Sacrifice the Scion to make another mana or something to cast this, I guess. Okay, now this has first strike. I got to just do a land drop. Expedition Raptor comes with support 2. +1/+1 counter on each of these. And I'll just go and swing and then force a blocker too. Perfect. Let's do that again, shall we? At any rate, he's just gonna run out of cards. First strike again. Play Felidar Sovereign. Attack with the first striker. This flies too, right? Or does it just have the counters on it? Okay, it's just a 3/3 basically. Another Benthic Infiltrator, sure. I was just going with everybody. I'm gonna get a ton of life here anyways. And just kill him with combat damage. And with that, let's collect some rewards. Another perfect performance at a draft. Oath of the Gatewatch booster, right? Battle for Zendikar booster. My challenge coin back. And the drafted deck. Achievement earned. Win a game with Felidar Sovereign. They had an achievement specifically for the Felidar Sovereign, apparently. So yeah, this did leave me with plenty more cards to go sell now. I don't believe I've browsed all these shops just yet. Yeah, I definitely don't believe I've browsed the shops here yet. Oh, Vaughn from Final Fantasy XII, right? Whenever one or more scouts, pirates, and or rogues. So Vaughn is a scout, so he can trigger his own ability. Exile the top card of that player's library, you may cast it. If you don't, create a treasure token. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, yeah, at least this is gonna get a +1/+1 counter on it, guaranteed. Yeah, so basically, if this does damage to the opponent, we just can steal a card off the top of their deck. Basically like the 2/1 monkey, basically Ragavan, but just not nowhere near as crazy. This doesn't cost like only 1 mana. Oh, I found a devil shop. Including a mace, it gives whatever is equipped to it protection from devils. And for some reason, a mace that gives my creatures protection from these same devils. Assembled alphas. So werewolves. More minotaurs. Here there be dragons. Dragon shop. Okay, that's definitely one way to just ramp a ton of mana. Yeah, each treasure token's like what? Sacrifice it, add one mana of any color. This by itself, assuming it just does its 7 damage every turn, it's gonna give you 7 treasures per turn. If you control 20 or more artifacts, you win the game. This can pump out like 7 treasures a turn. I have 2 unopened boosters I want to go open. But yeah, I'll just add all of the cards, all the non-basic land cards that I drafted into my collection. And then, yeah, 2 boosters to just open for free. So the rare... So I basically need to be playing allies to make any use of this, is what you're telling me. I basically have to be playing allies then. Alright, let's try Oath of the Gatewatch then. That weird diamond represents colorless mana. It specifically has to be colorless to pay for that symbol. I'm just gonna, I guess, because that's the rare, I'm just gonna save it for last. Look at a bunch of much more, like, unremarkable commons first. And then the rare? Some Goblin Dark Dwellers. Not terrible or anything. Now I believe I have a bunch of cards to go sell here, so let's go and do that. Probably gonna just dump off a lot of the commons anyways, or some of the really, like, high-costed stuff that I don't think I'll be playing, because it's just not worth the 7 mana. If I need to desperately, if I need to just get 2 more damage from somewhere to finish off an opponent on low life, I guess this land could get us there. The creature gets +1/+0, that's it, huh? I'll just sell all 3 of these. Yeah, this way I'm coming into a lot of money. Okay, if I, again, need a land, I can just become, like, any basic land. If I don't mind it coming in tapped, then we got Evolving Wilds here. If I don't mind having it come in tapped. I'm definitely keeping the Gideon's Reproach. I have other, like, 2-drops that just ramp me, and have a better stat line than this. We're not selling this in that case. Might as well not sell if I get basically nothing for it. And of course, I'm gonna be left with mostly commons after my performance. More of the cards from just random booster packages, of course, gonna be commons. Destroy target artifact or enchantment with mana value 3 or less. For 1 green. We'll keep that there. Yeah, let's keep that. The full art planes only sells for 2. You're still experimenting with the new AI, I see. Still. There's much better equipment in the game of Magic than Strider Harness. Yeah, maybe one day we'll find a land actually worth tutoring with Sylvan Scrying. For now, it's just gonna sit in my collection. I'm a little busy just selling cards right now, to be honest. Waste sells for 25, but still. Oh. Hopefully I won't regret this later. I'm trying to think of a good... I guess depends on, like, which video you're watching. That could help me think of a prompt, surely, if you, like, at least, I guess, tell me the video you're watching or something. Oh, Metballs, long time no see. I've been playing quite a bit of Magic the Gathering lately. Do I wanna... I'm thinking, do I wanna sell Cat Beast? I'm not I can always just sell it later if I need, like, money. Oh, my pressure stream? I wanted to ask that, but maybe you already did first. Like, why was this Death to Pinky so frustrating? Yeah, I wonder if the AI would be able to derive the situation I was in, where I was literally trapped in an airlock with nowhere to hide, and a node monster that shouldn't be able to get in there just went in there anyways and insta-killed me. Which is apparently a bug that slipped through the cracks. You know, with a lot of changes to the game, unsurprisingly, a few bugs slipped through the cracks. Got like 1,400 plus gold and... Okay, just... accidentally put some new cards in the shop. I meant to go to this other one here. See if I have any luck having Vaughn actually connect with the opponent, just exiling cards off his deck I can just play. Okay, but I can't use mana as if there were mana of any type to cast it, though. I have to double check what that is first. I guess I never bothered to answer your question, but okay, I do remember, like, seeing you ask me, though. Would you consider playing 6-pack? I do actually believe... Yeah, I actually got your notifications, by the way. I just never bothered to respond. I kind of ended up waiting for you to actually mention, okay, like... Did you get my notification? I guess I never did answer. Was able to answer correctly on what my first death was, yes. Which, of course, I remember. Have any of you ever even seen this card before? One of the shops had a random pack of Legends lying around, and I guess because I'm just a buff for these really old school cards, I just decided to buy it. And then we have probably like the most useless activated ability I believe I've ever seen on a creature. Target creature loses bands with other until end of turn. I started playing Magic in like, what, 2012 or something? I have yet to ever see any of my opponents running a bands with other creature. Picked the game up in 2012. We're in 2025 now. I've never seen anybody play a bands with other creature against me. I don't even believe I've run into like a creature with banding in an actual game of Magic. Let alone like one of the bands with other cards. I forgot, I still have a disenchant if I desperately need to get rid of an artifact or enchantment at any point. So how many lands are in here? I want to double check. Let's get that back down to like only 23. So I'm still playing 3 copies of Utopia Sprawl. I want to leave some forests in. So I'll take out a mountain, I'll take out a plains to accommodate. So yeah, 1 fetch land, and 1... Okay, we do have the Lush Portico in here. 1 dual land with basic land types on it. Always comes in tapped, but it's at least got Surveil 1 tacked onto it, so it doesn't feel so bad. What if I don't always have, like, double white by turn 2? One day I decided to randomly just check out the biggest Super Mario ROM hack and found 6-pack, which made me come back for a little bit. Oh, you're gonna be back for a little bit, alright. 600 plus exits. You're gonna be back for a while. I don't know, 4 mana to cast a removal spell. I have other options to just remove creatures. I have other ways of just removing creatures when the opponent's field that don't cost 4 mana, is what I'm thinking. So I guess I'll just let go of the Cackling Flames. I have other ways to kill my opponent's stuff, or just force it out of combat that costs less than that. It's still a pile deck. probably gonna be that way for a while still, to be honest. This is a dungeon, right? Strange magical energies flow within this place. All opponents get 1 care keep on their side of the field. Four mana shards for free. How much work might I have to put in to actually get some treasure that's worth taking? And can I beat the opponents in here? Even. Adept Red Wizard, so I guess he's guarding the... Yeah, it looks like he's guarding the treasure. Wait, and he starts with... And he starts with this on his field? And he starts with an extra land, too. Okay, this can attack immediately. Well, sorry for not having something to play turn 1. Can't attack or block unless you control another giant. He has another giant. Yeah, this is all I have, apparently. I stood no chance there, clearly. I was gonna stand no chance on that one. Just quickly stop off at a town just so I have 12 life for the next dungeon I attempt to raid. Furnace Host Base. So these enemies, they just move... Okay, they basically just move in this consistent pattern, don't they? I see now. So if they're just gonna move like this, like in a clockwise motion, it should be much easier to actually just walk around and I can easily just pick up a bunch of gold here. I'd have to defeat whatever that is to get some treasure. I'll just see if I can deal with the Furnace Tormentor or not. Let's see if I even stand a chance here or not. I'm gonna try my luck with this hand. And hope for the best here. Vindictive Flamestoker. Verdant Catacombs. Grab Lush... Or I could just grab a forest. And then Utopia Sprawl on the forest. Just so I can ramp here with it sooner. Let's attack with our... Because it has flying on our turn. Planes. I'm just going to actually do the Abrade here and... Yeah. Discard your hand and draw 4 cards later. I'd rather not do that. +1/+1 for each oil counter on it, and it starts with 1. I see now. It's basically the evolved mechanic from, like, Simic Guild and, like, the second Ravnica block. And, like, the second Ravnica, like, block. Yeah, I think Gatecrash, Simic, they had the evolved mechanic. If you play a stronger creature than the one with evolve, then just put a +1/+1 counter on it. But I have Batterskull ready to start swinging next turn. If he doesn't remove it, this could put us in a really good spot. If he doesn't... This could put us in a pretty good spot. Oh, that's a 4-4 now, apparently. I'll let it hit me. Who's out there? Throw from the saddle we're gonna do. +1/+1 on the germ token. Then it's gonna do damage equal to its power to this event of this creature here. That is gonna net me some life because this has lifelink. I'm gonna attack again with the lifelink germ token. And then gain another 5 life there. Okay, put some lands on the field or just proliferate. Okay, he's gonna put some lands on the field and then pass it back to me. So my opponent's at 10 life here. This is making white mana, isn't it? Can I do collect evidence too? Yes, I can. That's a 4-4. Yeah, back then, it was, yeah, it really was common for... I would just pick a random video to watch from, say, like 2008, 2009. I would notice that, yeah, they're just using safe states frequently, most of the time. What's in my hand? Okay, another land. I'm gonna do Soul Seer. Get rid of this thing. You can't even block all my creatures. So the Furnace Tormentor is gonna draw me some loot, and then I have a bunch of treasure chests behind him to go open. These will all look like cards from his deck anyways, that I'm getting as loot. Oh, I got a Mythic Rare. I got All Will Be One. What are the treasure chests gonna have in them? Let's see. Ashiok's Reaper. A Pestilence Demon. Can I use any of these? I wonder, will I be able to use any of these? Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn. If I had more good ores and equipment, this could go pretty hard. This has hexproof, but if it hasn't dealt damage yet. And Flying Vigilance Trample. What about this book? Looks like a booster pack of Phyrexia, All Will Be One, or New Phyrexia, or something. Looks like kind of a mix of these Phyrexia-themed booster packs. And specifically, it seems to, for some reason, all be red cards. Yeah, mishmash of Phyrexian-themed red cards. And the rare... Oh, am I kidding? We got a serialized Urabrask. I'll be taking that. I'll just basically, like, follow in its footsteps if I want to actually fight any of these guys. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna turn around on me. Furnace Goblin. Looks like he wants to duel me after all. I can fetch into a Forest Plains with Verdant Catacomb, so it can't be all bad now, can it? Which can let me just look at the top card of my deck, and if I just really that badly want another land and I see a non-land card on top, I can just dump that in the graveyard and try again for a land drop next turn. Get a different draw next turn. Okay. Nothing to cast yet. Forest. I'll see you again once I 100% this. So VLDC 1, there's 3 in there, there's also 2, right? Is this just like the first like 6 vanilla level design contests all mashed up in one? Cause yeah, if so, there's definitely a few more levels I can think of that are probably gonna give you like one hell of a time. Razor Swine, First Strike, and Infect. Can we actually draw a red source or no? Okay, I can cast this, but I'd rather stop the 5/5 from being able to attack or block. Okay, I'm still stuck on only 2 colors here, by the way. I'm gonna just keep casting more creatures. Well, I'm just still not finding a single red source. And yeah, look at my hand. Remove an oil counter from this, it deals 1, yeah. Now if I had 1 more mana, we could at least put Batterskull on the field, but I don't. I'll kill this. Otherwise, it could just start tapping turn after turn to just finish me off if I don't. I guess see you later. It was nice talking to you. How many cards are we drawing here? Forest. I really have no idea how I'm still alive here. I have no idea how I'm still supposed to be alive at this point. Oh, and we're not attacking, we're just drawing more cards. And casting a few more spells. Equip 5. I'm gonna actually move the Batterskull to Senu. Because we have flying here, we have evasion, and I don't believe any of these actually fly, which is convenient. So yeah, Senu now has lifelink on top of everything else it's got. But okay, we're just gonna win off the back of a Batterskull again. We basically didn't really win anything. Nothing even worth it. That's not really gonna help us, isn't it? I don't know, I'd actually like to spend some of my gold before I potentially end up losing it. Attacks or blocks each combat if able. This is 3/3 for 2. I definitely like that stat line on a 2-drop. But I guess late in the game it could bite me in the ass, it being forced to attack or block each combat. His spell can't be countered. Protection from blue. For 1 green, gains your choice of Reach, Trample, or Haste until end of... Wow. Reach, Trample, or Haste until end of... Wow. That's pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm buying it. Okay, what is the... Okay, that's... I've seen the card before, just never this art of Thassa Deep Dwelling. Summon GF Cerberus. I have a lot of... How many instants and sorceries do we really that badly want to copy multiple times? The Crimson Avenger does what? What does this do? The Crimson Avenger. Flash. When it enters the battlefield, choose target spell an opponent controls. Reveal cards from the top of your library until reveal a card that shares a mana value with it. Cast that card without paying its mana cost and shuffle your library. Interesting. But I'll pass on that still. What are they drafting here? Foundations, apparently. We're drafting Foundations in this town, it seems. Do I want to play Foundations, though? I kind of want to see, like, what other cards are going to be for sale in these other towns nearby. Just gonna, again, want to try and run from town to town here to see what they got for sale. Goblin Camp. Okay, so more enchantments, right? For 3 mana, though, to give all my creatures +1/+1, but if I have, like, 6 mana, I can do it, like, say, twice. But yeah, I would be able to theoretically do it like twice anyways if I had like enough mana to do that. That's something to use extra mana on, but still, I think I'll pass. Oxide Extortionist just chilling there. Planeswalkers. Chandra dressed to kill. I've never seen this Chandra Planeswalker before. I don't remember. What was on the other side of... Okay, I can just click the arrow there. See what was on the other side of the Garruk. Because it's a double face card. So I can kill something, and if this doesn't lose all its loyalty counters, I can also just, yeah, switch to the other Planeswalker here. Start making wolves with Death Touch turn after turn if this can stay alive. Which, yeah, the wolves should, yeah, 1/1 creatures with Death Touch that are easily expendable. Yeah, those wolves will definitely do a good job, I imagine, protecting the planeswalker that's making the wolves. I'm thinking about it here, though. I still want to see what else I can perhaps find. What else can we find, perhaps, still? Here there be dragons. The Ur-Dragon. Erupting Nullkite. What's in here? Booster packs. Alara Reborn. Shadowmoor. Dragon's Maze. Masters Edition. What is Masters Edition? We're about to find out. What we just bought, we're about to find out. Okay, more wolves and werewolves. And this looks like a bunch of random cards here and there. Looks like something from Lord of the Rings with that card frame and whatnot. I guess I'll just pick up some more like snow-covered mountains in case I ever need snow-covered basics. Just get it out of the way now. I'm gonna open up this pack of Masters Edition now. Dwarven Soldier. When it becomes blocked by one or more orcs. That is highly specific. Greater Realm of Preservation. Next time a black or red source would deal damage to me, I can prevent it. Might be worth just keeping around on the side. If I know I'm going to be going up against opponents playing black or red. Return target non-snow land you control to its owner's hand. I guess if we really want those landfall triggers that badly. Mystic Remora. This is going to be the rare, isn't it? So let's just go look through the commons first. Some very old cards. Including that classic Christopher Rush Forest artwork from 1993. I think it was, yeah, 1993. That's one ugly looking thrall. And the rare? A Mirror Universe. Exchange life totals with an opponent. Okay, what if just like Chandelar, where they have like the final boss with like an absurd amount of life? What if they have like another Arzakon like boss with like 400 life? What if Forge has something like that too? Yeah, you just look over Mirror Universe like when you're playing the game in real life because, yeah, for one thing, yeah, normally everyone just starts with 20 life, or Commander games 40. Yeah, you're not seeing your opponents just randomly start the game with 400 life. So yep, I spent all my money, so if I were to lose and lose some of my gold, I barely have any more money to lose. So this is the black map we're wandering into, right? Yeah, it looks like we're starting to wander into there. That's a dungeon. Looks like a pretty big one at that, too. I have to fight this guy or just turn right back around and leave. Okay, we're fighting a Gorgon. Swamp on the top of his deck. I didn't have anything really to play turn 1 anyways. Okay. For 2 it can give itself reach, and for 2 it can give itself death touch. I understand. I'm gonna play a wall of roots, hide behind that, and pass. Or it's gonna get killed. Yeah, if I can at least ramp into another basic land, then yeah, by all means, let's do that. I'll let that hit me again, I suppose. And then next turn, hopefully it's not just gonna die immediately, I'll play a Batterskull. Death Sprout. Okay, that was what killed my Batterskull. Oh, it killed my creature. I still have the equipment, it's just not equipped to anything right now. I just have to would have to re-equip the thing. I couldn't block it anyways, by the way. I could just re-equip it, and we'll be fine. Okay, so this has lifelink, and then it has its own ability to gain me that much life, so... I'm gonna gain the 5 life 2 times here, actually. Death Hooded Cobra can't be blocked this turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has Death Touch. I'll let this hit me for 2. Alright, I'm back up to 25 life. At this point, I couldn't care less that this is hitting me for 2 damage. Or 3, whatever. At this point, I couldn't care less. When I'm gaining 10 life a turn, 3 damage is nothing. Okay, we're gonna win a bunch of some Gorgon-themed cards and get a bit of gold for our trouble. Oh, this is a pretty... This is like 1, 2, 3. This is okay. 16 card pack of some sort. Pile on. Okay, so I guess we just saw a rare already. Oh, that's another rare. Oh, another rare. And that's the lower rarity stuff, of course. We maybe need another card to protect us from those pesky black and red decks. We have Surge of Salvation, I guess, now. Yep, I'll definitely take the cards. Some money. Well, I still have to walk around, don't I, to actually claim that. 2 treasure chests, but we have this looking like this demon is in the way. Oh, Ifrit is in the way. Hopefully I can beat one this time. Keep hand. Needle Spires, pass. I'm just gonna go fetching right now for Lush Portico. I'll put that in the graveyard, actually. I have 2 other lands in my hand I can go play. Okay then, back to me. Let's play this 3/3 here. And then pass. 3/1. I'm gonna just use Melt Through to do 2 damage to the thing and kill it. Put down a Wall of Roots, and then attack with this for 3. Pass. Ifrit Flame Painter. 1/4 double strike, and every time it's gonna do combat damage twice. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard while that's paying its mana cost, and then we'll be able to do it like theoretically up to twice a turn anyways. And just do Path to Exile here. Main phase 2, I'll cast this, and we get the Bloodthirst trigger, so it's a 3/3 now. Trample. Pyrotechnics. Three damage to Boros Strike Captain and learn. Okay. Let's suspend the Rhinos. Get those ready. Yidwen Ifrit. If you choose to block with Yidwen Ifrit, flip a coin immediately after defense is announced. Opponent calls heads or tails while coin is in the air. The flip ends up in opponent's favor. Yidwen Ifrit cannot block this turn. So it can still attack just fine, right? It can still attack 100% of the time, right? Alright, I'll have another wall to hide behind. At this point, I'm just hiding behind walls now. Okay, I guess we're not hiding behind this one. Actually, yeah, I should block the 4-2. Batterskull. I'm gonna just cast that immediately. And then Rabid Bite can kill that. And gain some life as a bonus. Crackle with power deals 5 damage to Phyrexian Germ Token. 5 times X damage to each to up of X targets. Each of up to X targets. Equip Batterskull here, and then I can just pass the turn. Okay then. Okay, I just got my Rhinos too. Okay, yeah, this has flying during my turn only, but also, yeah, the Vigilance and Lifelink. Swift Kick, Yidwen Ifrit fights Blade Splicer. I don't really care much about that. I'll attack with 2 Rhinos and this. We'll also send the Germ Token in too. So this Yidwen Ifrit may or may not even actually do any blocking. 50-50 chance it doesn't even block at all. Ifrit wins the flip. So this Rhino's just gonna do no damage. But yeah, he's still cooked. He's still done for. Alright, I got some cards from this guy after I beat him. Prismari Campus. And an Introduction to Annihilation. I've never seen a student fail quite so spectacularly. There's potential in that. So what are the treasure chests going to have now that I made my way to them? Mishra's Foundry. Interesting. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Flame Break. 3 damage to each creature without flying, and each player. Creatures dealt damage this way can't be regenerated this turn. Arcus Acolyte, Reach, Lifelink, Outlast. Grasp of Fate. Not bad, actually. And then Seize the Day. So these were all rares, weren't they? Oh, I got a Sliver legendary here. Sliver Grave Mother. Some other ally card. Martyr's Cause. Bunch of cards I've never heard of. And okay, I do recognize Quicksand at least. A lot of those I still don't believe I've ever seen before, those cards. I'm gonna have to fight this Minotaur warrior then. Okay, I can just Prismatic Vista into a forest just fine. And then, yeah, we'll pick red here since that's the color I seem to be missing. Okay, then I'll do a Wall of Roots and pass it back. Okay, he's gonna have to discard another card from his hand just to cast this thing. I want to see what the Minotaur discarded. Strength of Lunacy. +2/+1 and protection from white. I had Madness on it, so he could have casted it as he was discarding it, but not with 0 mana up. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, this gets +2/+0 until end of turn. I'll attack on my flying creature, sure. And then Wall of Roots just blocks here. Okay, let's cast Senu. Start attacking with that next turn as well. Alright, now I also got my Rhinos. This just got even better. Let's draw a card with the Minas Tirith. Okay, as long as it's your turn, this is a 4/3. It's 4/3 for 3 mana. What's the catch? Okay, only on his turn. That's the catch. It's only while it's his turn. Just seeing what we're drawing here. Might as well Utopia Sprawl. And then pass back to him. Graveyard. At this point, I rather would just see a bunch of non-land cards come into my hand. I got plenty of lands out already. I drew another mountain, apparently. Let's just go in with all these guys. I can only buff one of these, but yeah, let's buff one of these. And then I guess also Soul Seer, the strongest creature here that's blocking. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna kill him this combat. Yep, that kills him. Okay, nothing remarkable, really. Nothing too exciting really dropped. What's in this book here? Change the equation, but I'm not playing blue. Transcendent... Oh, message. I thought that said for a second massage for some reason. Convoke, so... That's like your creatures can... You can just tap your creatures to help cast the spell as if they were lands. And then draw X cards. Heliod, the Radiant Dawn, which transforms into a Phyrexian. Complete the god, complete the plane. A Johnny Goldmane. Return target enchantment that isn't a god from your graveyard to your hand. I'm not playing that many enchantments though, are we? And if we transform, we get a 4/6, and we can literally just play everything at instant speed if we want. Sword of Once and Future. A quick creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from blue and from black. When a quick creature deals combat damage to a player, surveil 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Either put them back in any order on top or into your graveyard. Then you can cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. That's paying its mana cost, and then you'd exile it. Wow. The rest of this is just commons, isn't it? Not gonna be anything too exciting in the rest of this. At least not very likely to be something exciting in the rest of that. That's another Minotaur, isn't it? I guess we'll just try and beat another one up. I see Crashing Footfalls in the opening hand. It's a good day. Go. Alright, let's put down a wall to hide behind. So what does this do? As long as it's your turn and you control 4 more mountains. Sardian Cliff Stomper gets +X/+0, where X is the number of mountains you control. Okay, that's good. It looks like he's missing a land drop. That's good for me. Alright, I'll get my rhinos now. Start making red with that the next turn. Attack with the Thrall again. So this is gonna swing for 5. I'll let it hit me, actually. And now this is gonna be able to attack next turn, isn't it? In that case, I should probably be attacking with it. Get like a free 5 damage in, basically, there. Alright, I just took off 9 points of life there. I see he's learned his lesson. He's not gonna bother attacking me. I see he's learning his lesson. Okay, who's the strongest creature here? I'm going to Gideon's Reproach, just kill the strongest creature here. I can't even kill this. Oh, okay. Let's draw a card with the Minas Tirith. Oh, my Morning Thrall. I still have 2 rhinos, though. Yeah, I'm still just gonna run him over with Trample. I really gotta find myself more copies of Crashing Footfalls if that's what I want to do with my deck. Okay then. Not surprising the loot looks like that. What do we just pull here? Let's see. Alright, the rare cards are... These are both, like, colors I'm not running. I'm not running blue or black. Not likely to play either of those. If I was in black and I desperately needed a board wipe, we'd have it here. Yeah, this would get out of hand. This could get super out of hand if the opponent just can't remove it, and I don't know, I can actually stall out the game for long enough. And then there's just a matter of this costing 5 mana to even get on the field in the first place. Let me guess, this is gonna be another Minotaur? Yep. Keep the hand. Grove of the Burnwillow is interesting. I think I might have actually called, I think I called red with this. No, I called white. That's what I thought. Oh, Wild Slash. So yeah, I'm gonna lose my Senu. I'll let that hit me for 4. I could be in trouble here. I'm gonna find another wall. That's not really what I'm looking for right now. I can't say I'm looking for this. One damage to each creature I don't control. Okay, I'm gonna Alpha Strike here. No, I'm actually gonna lose both my creatures, apparently. And I just cannot stop drawing lands, apparently. So how much money am I gonna lose? I don't even think I lost that much. Well, with my starting life total being knocked down to 9, I may actually want to go back to a town before actually throwing myself back into the dungeon. Starting to look like I might not be able to avoid this guy. Maybe I'll just try and go around the roundabout here to dodge him. Well, I can pick up some money for sure. I'm just gonna go for that treasure chest and then probably start leaving the dungeon at this point. Dark Enchantress, so what is he playing? Wait, 35 life? I wonder what deck he's playing. First things first, I wonder what deck he's playing. So, this is our first real boss battle, it's looking like. And dumbass me decided to go back in on 9 life, not even knowing what he was gonna run into. I guess I get to see what's on top of his library. Trial of Ambition. Okay, your move. I guess next turn maybe I can start actually getting to work on chipping away at his life total. Or not. Well, don't even need to bother selecting the creature to sacrifice, because that's the only one to sacrifice, and... I see I'm already starting to run short on lands here. I see I am already not drawing land. Okay, I guess maybe he isn't either. I had to sacrifice another creature. Go. This guy's a bayou. Oh, Yavimaya Enchantress. Path to Exile. Utopia Sprawl. Picking red. Next turn, we can actually start to do stuff here. Only next turn. That's gonna give him at least one draw, guaranteed. I'm gonna cast Halana and Elena. Just put some free counters on Wall of Roots, because why the hell not? I'm actually gonna do Worldly Tutor here. This sadly goes on top of my deck, so it replaces my next draw, but what can we search? What should we search? I think I'm gonna do the 10th District Hero. Try to make all my other creatures have indestructible or something. I think that's what we're gonna do. Another Eidolon of... Oh, another... He's gonna keep drawing cards. I have to break this up or it's just gonna get out of hand real quick. I'm gonna absolutely need to break this up. He'll draw so many cards, there'll be nothing I can do to just avoid falling behind if I can't break it up. There really isn't much I can do now, right? So that's a 4-4. 3 Eidolon Blossoms now. This guy's got an 11-card hand now. At least he has to discard down to 7 before he can play those cards. But still. Six, 6. Let's make him actually attack. Pay energy, yes. First strike. Okay, I only got him down to 28 so far. 3-3. Another cartouche. He's drawing 3 cards every time he plays an enchantment. He's never gonna run out of cards to just screw me over with. Like, he's never gonna run out, isn't he? Meanwhile, I'm stuck on 4 life here, and no way to actually gain any of it back, either. Trample. I got him only down to 21 so far. There's no way I'm winning this. Not if he just keeps casting card after card from his hand. I have nothing that can actually get some of my lost life back either. If I could at least, I don't know, have access to something like Batterskull, I could try and pull this back, but no. I'm unfortunately not gonna get that far. I got him to 9 life, but that looks, I think this is as far as I'm gonna get. Oh, maybe not. Okay, that's not even in my hand, right? This is what's in my hand, Utopia Sprawl. I'm really surprised he hasn't killed me by now. Yeah, we got some blockers. I'm gonna do collect evidence 4 here. Might as well. Now I gotta go into my graveyard, of course. Okay. He's gonna take 4 damage here. Holy shit. Wait, how much red do I have? Do I have red? I do have red. So I can attack with this now, too. Still has trample, by the way. There's no shot I'm actually gonna win this. I don't think there's any shot I'm actually gonna win this here. Declaring blockers. His Grim Guardians are gonna die, so he can't... Those aren't gonna be able to drain me from my last 2 points of life anymore. Because they're gonna be dead now. His Eidolons, or 2 of his Eidolons, are also gonna die, so that's not gonna let him draw as many cards either. Alright, I just literally blew a massive hole in his board. I basically just wrecked his entire board just there. Yeah, I think we actually, somehow, by some total fluke, we got him. I wanted to declare attackers, but I misclicked. He's gonna get one more turn. Grim Guardian. Okay, that's it, right? Just the Grim Guardian? He's not blocking all this. He had 2 Grim Guardians out. I was stuck on 2 life for, like, what? Like 4 or 5 turns in a row? He could have just cast, like, I don't know, any enchantment in his deck full of enchantments and just won the game by draining me for my last 2 points of life. He couldn't apparently do that. He somehow couldn't find another enchant to just drain me for my last 2 points of life. And then I forgot Grim Guardian could also just drain a point of life by itself upon entering. So that put me at 1 life. And yeah, so by some total fluke, I beat the Dark Enchanter. I somehow beat him. So yeah, let's see what he gave. Let's see what else he's giving me. Okay. What about the treasure chest he was guarding? Come on, something good. What is boasting, even? Rage Reflection. My creatures have double strike. Vile Smasher the Fierce. Wow. Legacy's Allure. Inescapable Blaze. And Hieromancer's Cage. And a really good, like, but yeah, like Vile is black and red. I'm gonna actually start working my way back out of the dungeon. Unless maybe I want to just snag another treasure chest on the way out. I might have to fight 1 more Minotaur on the way out at the rate we're going. Might have to beat this guy up on the way out. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, we are out of there. Yeah, after by far my craziest duel yet, we are out of there. Okay, we're not going in the water. That wouldn't make much sense. We're not just gonna jump into the water with no way to I mean, I don't believe our horse can swim. I'm just, whereabouts are we now? Okay, I'm pretty far from where we started at this point, honestly. So, yeah, of course, that means I get my life back. Let's see what's for sale here. Okay, so just by itself, its lifelink can start off by giving us, like, 2 life. I'll pick this up, actually. Gigantic discounts. Okay, it's a bunch of giants for sale. I don't see any of the prices are being marked down, it's just a bunch of giants for sale. Another Esper from Final Fantasy. Marisi, Breaker of the Coil. Your opponents can't cast spells during combat. Goad each creature that player controls. Attack a player other than you if able. If opponent controls any non-basic lands, this is a 2/3 for 1 mana. I suppose we'll pick that up. More 5-color cards. We even have a sliver here, apparently. So tempting to just start building towards a sliver deck with all this, especially with some shops literally just selling you only sliver cards. You could probably very easily just build a competent sliver deck with one of those, plenty of gold and plenty of mana shards. Equip abilities you activate that target Fervent Champion cost 3 less to activate. If we want to do equipment shenanigans, this would probably be the way to go. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Kinda like the sound of that. And give it a trample until end of turn. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile the top card of your library, then you can play that until your next end step. I think that's good. More Phyrexians for sale? Roiling Vortex. Interesting. Atomize, destroy target non-land permanent, proliferate. Ogre Warriors. Wait, is that a price of progress? It is. Always just save that for the opponent running a bunch of non-basic lands. I'm sure if we just keep playing, we're gonna find those opponents. Surely we're gonna find those kinds of opponents just if we keep on playing, surely. Alright, let's just go sell a bunch of the cards. Let's sell a bunch of cards I just got. Let's sell a bunch of my loot. Particularly just gonna go sell the blue cards and the black cards for now first. Or the stuff that just costs too much mana for me to want to play. If I ever want to do an Enchantress deck, I should probably keep this card around. Evolution Witness, what does this do? Whenever you put one or more +1/+1 counters on Evolution Witness, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Ah, so basically Eternal Witness, but reimagined. I might actually want that in my deck, perhaps. I'm just gonna sell this. I might actually play the Grasp of Fate. Exile any non-land permanent for 3. We may want to play that. Harmattan Efreet. I'll sell it. Look at all the money that's coming in. I'm still not selling that many of my cards at the moment. I'm still not trying not to sell away too many of these. Looks like another really nice Curve Topper from my deck. I mean, I'm playing quite a few. I'm playing 3 Utopia Sprawls. I have 2 walls that can ramp me, so I definitely have ways to get this out before turn 6 even. Alright, we're sitting in a nice... We're almost going to be at 3,000 gold at this point. Also, I still really want to put the Ceratops into my deck as well. Maybe this too. Maybe also that. And if we ever want to do Sliver shenanigans, I guess this is a place to start. Oh, and then I also have a Sword of Once and Future. I have this too. What does this do again? Oh, I need to be playing allies for it to really be worthwhile. That's the thing. Oh, we even have the... Oh, yeah. I forgot we also picked up a serialized Urabrask on our adventure as well. Number 292 out of 500. And a Vile Smasher. So many new cards. And I still have, like, probably over half of them, and I have, like, 4,000 gold to show for it. 10th edition booster draft. If I want to enter a 10th edition booster draft. I'm actually gonna pick up a Sliver Hive Lord in case I actually want to do, like, a Sliver deck in the future. I have over 3,000 gold. I really want to do some spending before getting into another game. Because if you lose like 10% of your gold or something, if that's how it works, the more gold you have, the more you lose if somebody beats you. So let's just do some spending before getting into another fight, ideally. Okay, let's stop off at this town and see what they got for sale. Beggar's Hole. I believe I already own a Vesuva. Gavany Township. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control for 4 mana. And outside of that, it's just gonna make colorless mana. Interesting. That was one land shop. There's apparently another one next door. The Flowering Wastes. Tap an untapped creature you control, create a food token. We can just sacrifice that, pay 2, gain 3 life or something. Might as well pick that up too. Spend some mana shards to just look at some new lands. Restless Prairie. Okay, we have another man land here, basically. If we want to buy it. I'm gonna actually re-roll again the cards in the shop. A Scrubland. Restless Bivouac. Another man land. If I ever want to just change course and play white and black, I might as well just pick it up. It's like one of the best dual lands in the game. I might as well just grab it. I'll probably roll this at most, re-roll this at most 2 more times. Snow-covered mountain. So Kenzan Crucible of Defiance. So it's either just the land that can make red mana, or we can just discard this and make some spirits that can attack. Or if we don't need a land, we can just make some creatures with it, so yeah, buy it. Reroll, I guess, one more time. Oh, I was talking about Shellkin Brownie and how useless it is. This is one of the few cards in the game that lets your creatures specifically have bands with other. All your green legends gain bands with other legends. And that's it. That's it. This land can't even make mana by itself. It doesn't even produce mana. Okay, one more reroll. I know I said one more earlier, but... Oh, Starting Town. Okay, that's another way to definitely help us just fix mana. I'm gonna grab that. I have another Sokenzan here. I think I'm probably gonna be fine with just one, though. If I have Delirium, this becomes a copy of any permanent in my graveyard until end of turn. That might come up in case it does, so let's buy it. Okay, just all black spells for sale. That is a really, like, random card to have in the shop here. Oh, that's a 7/3 for 5? And deals 3 damage to each player upon entering. That's a 7/3? Doesn't have any evasion on it. It's pretty low. It has low toughness for 5 mana, though. But wow. Maybe one day I should actually buy some armor. Tarkir Dragonstorm, Booster Draft. Yeah, I might as well still check all the events, see if anything pops out. I'm sure there's not gonna definitely be some interesting ones, surely. Spirits. Swamp. Okay, so we're in the black part of the world, right? What's for sale here? I'm not really running into anyone, quite frankly, who's trying to just counter all my stuff. This is the end, right? Apparently so. Grotesque mutations. What's going on here? Sudden death. Wheel of Fortune for 300 gold. That's it. Okay, but my opponent also gets to draw the 7 new cards as well. I have a Wheel of Fortune here for sale if I want to just buy it now. Yeah, if I'm gonna give my opponent a brand new hand as well. If they've also emptied theirs out, I don't know. They seriously have, like, one of the serialized traveling chocobos for sale, and it's only 500 gold. They have one of the 77 chocobos for sale. I need to Google it to see what it actually does. Double check, see if it's actually worth buying this thing. The traveling... I'm gonna go see right now. What does Traveling Chocobo do? It's a new staple in basically every landfall deck. Can I just see what the card does on Scryfall? You can play lands and cast bird spells off the top of your library. You can look at the top card of your library anytime. And play lands off the top of your library. I said that already. If a land or bird entering causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. If we were playing a landfall deck, we would obviously have to buy that. Okay, this is just black-red, basically. I think I'm actually just going to leave the black part of the world. if I'm probably gonna find like an overrepresentation of black cards, yet I'm not playing that color right now, it's probably just best to, I don't know, either go to maybe green or white instead. Or just stay towards the middle. I'll get a few more shops and then just end the stream, most likely. No, I really want to just keep browsing shops still. Equipped creatures, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Sure, I guess I can use some more Lifelink. If I was playing blue, I would absolutely buy this. Gain control of something for 4 mana and also have a 2/2 flyer on top of that. I guess until they kill this, then they do get their creature back. Oh no, at this point I'm honestly just more interested in the rare cards. Those are more likely going to be the ones I expect to just win me my games. Sword of Fire and Ice! You better believe I'm buying that. I know exactly what that does. Yeah, you better believe I'm getting one of those. And then you wonder why I just want to keep browsing random shops and see what shows up. Wilds of Eldraine booster draft. I'm trying to think, what cards from Wilds of Eldraine would I really want for my deck? Okay, we're just gonna browse even more stores. I already own a Shire. I do believe I already own one of these. I'm not picking up a second. Tome of Legends. So legendary creatures, right? Okay, I need to have like a lot of creatures with a lot of green mana symbols in their mana costs, otherwise this probably won't ever be a creature. Otherwise I don't know how much help we're gonna get here. Also, it doesn't help I'm trying to run 3 colors here. Riverside Market. Direfleet Daredevil. So what does this do? First strike. And I can just yoink an instant or sorcery out of somebody's graveyard. I might want to try that. Try and grab a good removal spell out of the opponent's graveyard and copy it. Something saddle, I don't know what that does. Okay, just another wall shop. The wisest man builds his house behind the rock. Adam and Eve's. And here, seeing if there's anything that really stands out here. I don't rather just play Natural Order over this, to be honest. But it's still pretty cool. Sliver Hive. I swear, one day we're gonna end up building a fully competent Sliver deck. Just have to save up a lot of money and mana shards to make it happen, but yeah, we could probably make a really competent Sliver deck. I guess still not for now, just yet. Let's check another town, check all of its shops to see what they got for sale. What are they selling? Okay, this is just the armor I just still never want to buy, apparently. Okay, that's all blue cards. Nice Master of Waves, though. Artifacts. Door in the Siege Tower. Except I'm not trying to build towards that right now. That's cool to see. Oh hey, it's Einstein. Okay, but imagine if this hit players, though, also, how crazy that would be. Just sacrifice a mountain rather than paying any mana, just do 5 damage to somebody's face, how crazy that could be. Slick Shot Show Off. Actually, not bad. I might pick this up. Coma and Toski completed. I don't feel like reading all that. And it costs 8 mana, too. Thinking about it. Okay, yeah, it gives us another creature with evasion anyways. It flies. I do like that in my creature, so we're picking it up. I do like that in my creatures, really. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more duels with the updated deck, and then, yeah. At this point, I think I'm gonna stop buying cards. I have plenty already. This is absolutely going in. I guess I'll also put in the starting town. And now we really have like a lot of cards in our collection. We're getting to the point where we just got really like a lot of cards in our collection here. Can I see the rest of the cards in our collection? I want to just look through all the 1-drops real quick. I still have this Rancor here, and I've never put it in our deck. Never put it in my deck yet. Rancor. Very quick, cheap, and easy way just to get some extra damage in. Oh, and Skull Clamp. I completely forgot I had a Skull Clamp in my collection. I've had that for how long now? I had Skull Clamp, and I've just not been using it. That changes today. I'm gonna put that in. Flying and haste. And if we cast a non-creature spell, it's just gonna do... It's gonna attack for 2 damage extra. Shouldn't be that hard. I think we'll put this in our deck too. Have some really good equipment, so maybe we're actually gonna try this. The 2 swords, the Fire and Ice, and the Once in Future. Imagine, yeah, getting the combat damage trigger 2 times. Also, not to mention hitting for like what, at least 3 or 4 damage twice. And having protection from 2 colors could literally just make that a guarantee depending on what the opponent's playing. Just imagine. And if I want to do a legendary theme, I have a lot of low-cost legendary creatures I can just put in the deck already and call it a day. If that's what I want to do, then we can totally do that. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. I've never seen that before. We have some Chinese guys on horseback. Not sure how they got there. Sword of Fire and Ice. And where's our Sword of Once in Future? Because I want that. I want to put that in too. Maybe also this as well. Grasp of Fate also because I can just remove something from the field. Probably gonna have to get rid of just some of my, like, just lower rarity cards from my deck at this point. We don't have room for everything here. Yeah, poor Wall of Heat. Never stood a chance. Oh, the dinosaur's gotta go in too. Maybe also Sigarda, but yeah, I absolutely want to put that dinosaur in. It's a 5/4 for 4 mana, and the text box is all upside. I'm absolutely putting that in. I guess that too is a curve topper. Palladium Wars. So 14 cards are gonna have to come out of the deck at this point. Which ones will they be? Okay, I guess we're gonna start by taking 2 lands out of here. Alright, back to 23 lands it is then. Yeah, it really shouldn't be that hard to juggle 3 colors around anymore with all the non-basics I'm coming into. Okay, where's my, like, really old school forest I can put in? I guess just for the hell of it. Great Furnace can also just go in. I'll take out a mountain for that. I don't know, maybe the fact it's an artifact can help us out? Maybe? I think we can let go of this at this point. We have better tricks up our sleeve. Surely we got better tricks up our sleeve at this point, surely. And I still have, yeah, several cards that need to come out. How many other rogues, scouts, and pirates do I have? That's not a rogue even, or anything. How many other rogues or pirates do I have? That's a human knight. That's not a rogue or pirate. This is not... Okay, that's a scout. Okay, Senu's a scout. Construct, so no. Rat Knight, so no. Dwarf Artificer. Human. Human Artificer. I think we can do better. I think we can do better than this at this point. I think Galvanic Arc's also just gonna come out. And I guess probably some more of my 2-drops. I do not believe I need this many 2-drops in here. We don't need this many 2-drops, clearly. I'm gonna take that out. Remove. Well, we can do better than that, too. I'm sure of it at this point. I think I'll take Vaughn out anyways. How many creatures am I sitting on? Okay, where's card type? Can we just sort by type? I want to sort by, like, just the... How many creatures are in here, I want to know. What's my creature count? So if I just hide everything except for creature, that'll tell us. 18 creatures in a 60-card deck. I think a non-creature card can go. Question is, which one? I think this will just go. You know what, if I need to just desperately kill something with 3 or more toughness and then all I have is the melt through. Wouldn't do enough damage in that case. I want to do at least 1 or 2 games with this new deck, with this revamped deck. Wait, the Master Smith would also give my Germ token with the Batterskull double strike also? Yeah, sign me up. Yeah, please sign me up. Alright, we're gonna go raid this cave. Oh wait, another Dark Enchanter. The guy with 35 life. Oh, him again. I have plenty of lands in here. Prismatic Vista can just be a mountain. Yeah, in that case, make it a mountain. My only mountain that I left in my deck. Because I'm playing a lot more non-basics now that I actually have them. Forest on top of the deck, sure. Alright, Slick Shot, just Slick Shot show off. Attack for 1. Pass. Grim Guardian. I'm at 10. Farmland. I'm just gonna kill this thing. An attack for 3. Go. Okay, every time he plays an enchantment, now he draws a card. Sword of Fire and Ice. Attack for 3 still. It's easy damage. Okay, I still have a creature alive. I can take the 1. Triumph Ambition, so now I don't. Blade Splicer. And I believe I have to pass turn. Okay, here we go. Starting to get a little bit out of hand here. Starting to get a little bit out of hand. Grab a basic land. Put a Plains on the field. Rabid Bite. Let's get rid of that. Attack. He's actually gonna let it through. So I'm gonna do 2 damage with the Sword of Fire and Ice trigger to Eidolon of Blossom, so this dies, and then I draw a card. Your move. Not the end of the world. I can take Trial of Ambition. I have to sacrifice a creature again. I'm just constantly losing creatures, apparently, over and over. A Braid. Wipe that out. I attempt to get another creature on the board. And hopefully it survives. Good, it survived. Give you the Sword of Fire and Ice. Grasp of Fate. To get rid of that. Attack. Two damage to his face. Let's fetch into Lush Portico and Surveil. Graveyard. Another Trial of Ambition. I lose yet another creature. I can't keep losing creatures turn after turn. This won't work. I won't be able to win if I keep losing them turn after turn. This won't work. There's no way this is gonna work turn after turn if this keeps happening. I'm gonna just die. No way I can survive this if this keeps happening turn after turn. Well, I'm gonna have to block. How many lands are we on here? One, two, three, four. How many lands? That's 4, right? Oh, I need to put another wall down to block. Take this off the field. Can't even cast that. I think the safest play is... He has a Grim Guardian on the field still, so I think I have to just block this to be safe. I do not need just a Plains. We need something better than just the Plains at this point. What's my graveyard looking like? Okay, I can cast an Abrade from there for free. Kill off that, guaranteed. I'm guaranteed to cast an Abrade off the damage trigger from this thing. Assuming he doesn't just block. He didn't block again. Get rid of that. Select a card to play. Rabid Bite. Still has a 5/5 here. Trial of Ambition. This is my hand, right? Palladium Wars the Ruiner, can we hide behind this? How much mana is up still? Only, like, 2. Put another creature down with it. I'm gonna chump block here, actually. Okay, back to me. Wait, I think we actually just got him here. We actually got him. I'm pretty sure. 10 flying to the face. And then Sword of Fire and Ice is gonna do the last 2. Dodged a bullet. Again. Dodged another bullet against this guy. So what's the loot? Heartbeat of Spring. Another Enchantress's Presence. 348 gold, 12 shards. Dodged another bullet there. Okay, how big is this dungeon even supposed to be? Let's just look for a smaller one. Hopefully find one with easier foes inside. So I do not want to fight another guy like that so soon. Total fluke that I got through that Dark Enchanter even. Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale. Wow. We have a tabernacle here for sale. Could totally see myself just siding that in against, like, swarm decks. Then you just vomit their creatures out on the field, like, super quickly. That vomit out all their 1 or 2 drop creatures within the first couple of turns of the game. I can totally see myself bringing this in against the deck like that. Alright, another land that can make 2 colors of mana. Also, because why not? I'm actually gonna reroll. See what shows up. Another volcanic island for sale. I'm still gonna have to come back later. Sell some loot, then come back later. Yeah. Probably gonna sell off a lot of my random bulk commons. I'm not expecting to actually do much of anything with them. Sell off some bulk commons. That alone should really just get our cash stack back up, selling some bulk commons. I think I'll also just, yeah, sell the Fire Drake. I have much better lands just constantly coming into my collection, left, right, and center. I don't think I need to keep stuff like Guild Gates anymore lying around. I don't believe we really need to keep Guild Gates anymore at this stage in the game. Battlefield Forge, not bad. I'll pick it up. One more. Nothing here I really want that badly. Hugin's Labyrinth. Gemstone Caverns. A land we can always just cycle. Discard and draw if we don't need another land. I'm gonna take... I think this is just gonna come out at this point. I definitely want to still have some room for some basic lands if we need basic lands. Still would be really nice to have some room for those, just saying. Take out one forest and throw a mountain in its place. Okay, that would also be fine. Yeah, slowly but surely, this is starting to really look like a deck. Let's save our game and call it a night. Save. And just quickly check that. Yep, that looks like exactly where we are. Yep, thanks for dropping by.